Hi, my name is Tanya and I'm a sewaholic. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's so Tanschi, or welcome if you're new here. I have my August mix to show with you today. We're already in September and I say this every month, but time flies and we're currently entering a very lovely late summer here in Austria. It is quite warm, hence my summery outfit, but it is not too hot and I am super looking forward to the transitional season, as these are my favorites. And before I forget, I will tell you what I'm wearing. This is a Naya t-shirt by Denim Handmade, my first one, and I will probably have talked about this one in my Friday sews that already went live, hopefully. And then on the bottom, and I'm not sure how well you can see it, I am wearing a linen skirt that is made from a lovely Italian linen, and it is a grassa pattern that I have made many times, and I will link everything down below so you can check the pattern out for yourself. I have my notes here as always, because I have once again made quite a lot of garments and also accessories, and I will have a look at my list to tell you everything about the stuff that I made. And just a little disclaimer for those of you who are also watching my Sunday sewing catch-ups or my Friday sews videos, I talk in these videos about more stuff than is written down here, because on this list I normally just write down the garments that I made or the bigger home decor pieces, but stuff like bucket heads, for example, that didn't go so well, or simple cushion covers or that kind of stuff, I normally don't write down here because they are just like something I do in between bigger projects like palette cleansers, and yeah, that's just why I don't mention them in these videos. But if you want to know about all the little things and everything that I make regularly, then it's probably best you watch my Sunday sewing catch-ups or the Friday sews, and I will switch between those probably, but then you will get a roundup of everything that I make. And this month I made quite a lot of garments for family members and also for my partner, and these things are already with the people I gifted them to, so I will try to insert pictures wherever possible. But let's start. And I will start by telling you about the Angie tanks by Lydia Naomi Studio, I think the pattern brand is called. And it is a free pattern, and I downloaded it at the beginning of August, and I fell in love with this pattern. And I made three Angie tanks, and I all have them here. But as I said, I will also insert pictures because it's quite hard to see probably like this. The first version that I made, and they're all from cotton jerseys because that's the jersey I normally prefer, and they're all from my local fabric store. But the green one is a fiber mood fabric, if I remember correctly. But the first one that I made is a simple black Angie tank. You can see it's like a one shoulder style, but it has this slit or split in the one shoulder detail. And sorry if you can see the deodorant marks, by the way. For this one I made the smallest size, I made the size 00 for the bust part, and then I graded out to a 0 for the waist and the hips, which was honestly too small I can fit into it, but it's super like close fitting and not that comfortable. So for my next one, I grayed it out, and I did for the green one, which is this one here, I did a size 0 for my bust, a size 0 for my waist, and a size 2 for my hips, and that fits me perfectly. And what I did for this one as well, this was a narrower fabric, and for the other two I used 70 centimeters of white jersey fabric, and this one was a bit narrower, which I didn't realize when buying it. So I also got 70 centimeters, and then I realized I don't have enough to cut out 4 pieces. This is a pattern you can wear both sides, which I don't do. I use the same fabric for inner and outer pieces. But then I decided that I would, for the lining, so to say, that I would only do half of the lining piece, which is then similar to a built-in bra type of thing. Or yeah, it just looks like this. I just did half of the bodice for the inside, and honestly this is probably the style I prefer because there is less fabric here and it fits my waist better, if that makes sense. And I think it's a bit more comfortable for me personally because it is, especially when it's hot, not that much fabric. And then I made a pink version. You know, pink and green are my favorite colors. And I made a pink version, same sizing as the green one, but here I did the normal fully lined bodice again, just because I had enough fabric and I didn't want to waste it. So that's this version. And I wore all of these loads already. This is such a great pattern. I highly recommend it, and it's free also, so what do you have to lose? I guess your time for trying it out. But yeah, that was probably my favorite mix of the month for sure. But there is one garment I also am very much in love with, and it is the Numi denim jacket by Bara Studio, which I got the fabric for also at my local store. And it is this lightweight denim leopard print fabric, and I always wanted to own a leopard print denim jacket, and now here it is. I made it, and I think it turned out very well. I love the oversized fit of this jacket. I made the size XS, which fits me perfectly, though it is still quite oversized, but that is the style I prefer. And it has this very cool hanger thingy here. I put in I hope you can see it, a Stitch Witch label here, and it has lots of top stitching, these very cool front patch pockets. They used just normal buttons in their version as well, so I decided to go for these instead of jeans or denim jacket buttons. And then you have this lovely little cuff here. And yeah, I'm in love with this jacket, and I really hope that it gets a lot of wear in the autumn. Here in Austria, the weather normally goes from very hot to very cold, and I don't get to wear my transitional pieces that often, but fingers crossed I have more luck this year. And I also want to, sorry, I have an itchy nose somehow. I also want to make a matching pair of flared jeans. I already got the same fabric again from my local store, and I cut the pattern out and everything, so I'm just a bit afraid to make them up, but I hope it will be a very cute cord set for the autumn. Then next on my list is one of the garments I made for someone else, and that was my mom. And it is a lovely lace skirt that has a cotton voile lining. It is self-drafted, and I talked about it a lot in my Sunday sewing catch-ups, and it took me a long time to finish it because of some issues with the waistband. But it is currently with her, and she is at the moment in Italy on holidays with my dad, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, maybe she took the skirt with her, I don't know. I have to write her a WhatsApp after filming this, because maybe then she can send me some pictures of her in the skirt, and I will insert it here now. If you are not seeing the skirt pictures now here, I'm very sorry, and she is probably not wearing it on her holidays, but I will show you at a later point, or probably in my September mix video. That was the next one. Then I made my second blossom dress by Fiber Mood in a size XS, and I had this very beautiful viscose shelly fabric from Rainbow Fabrics, which is a gorgeous print, and honestly I love it so much. And I also love the dress very much. I think it is perfect now for late summer, or also for the autumn. I can really see myself wearing this with tights and my Doc Martens boots, and yeah, the blossom dress just became one of my favorite dress patterns, to be honest. And I managed to fit this out, or to get this out of 2 meters of 140 wide fabric, just because I cut the sleeves against the grain, and because it is a non-directional print, you are not able to see it, so I think it doesn't really matter, because I just wanted to be very frugal with this fabric, but I think it worked out quite well. So if you have a non-directional print on your fabric, then you will probably be able to squeeze it out somehow of 2 meters. And then I had, because I was so frugal with my pattern placement, I was able to fit another garment out of this beautiful fabric, which is this cute little blouse, and it is a M7969 heck, because the pattern is a dress, if you know it, but I just cut off the skirt piece basically and made it into a blouse, and this is my third version. I am normally able to fit it out of 1 meter of fabric, which is great, and I wore this also quite a lot of times, and I normally make the smallest size, which is a size XS also, I think. And I also put one of my Stitch Witch labels in here as well, which I love. And this one already got worn when it was a bit cooler here with cowboy boots, and it was a great look. So that was quite a spontaneous make. And then I have a well-planned make here, which is a special dress for a special occasion. This is the bubble frock by Lydia Naomi again. I mean again because I already made her patterns. And I made this size, let me see, the size 0. And what I did is I self-lined the bodice with the same polyester satin fabric that I got from the fabric sales in Belgium. And yeah, I self-lined the bodice, but I didn't line the skirt piece. I just stitched in the ditch. I hope you can see. I stitched in the ditch, so the bodice is lined, but you can't see it from the front. It has an invisible zipper here, and I elongated the, no, that's not true. I shortened the longer skirt piece, and then I added a ruffle at the bottom. So all in all, the dress has this similar or same length as the long version from the original pattern pieces. And I will wear this for the, what is it called? I think I said Jubilee last time, but I think it has a different name. Basically, the bank my partner works for exists for 25 years now, and they are celebrating, and also the partners are invited, and there is a special, like a gala dinner or something like that, and I made this dress for this occasion, and I am hoping to wear it also for Christmas, because it is a super cute Christmas dress, I think, and probably worn with some leopard heels and maybe a leopard little jacket, knitted type jacket on top. I think it would look super cute. And I will probably share pictures from the event and from me wearing the dress in one of my Friday sews or Sunday sewing catch-ups. Okay, this was all the garments that I made for myself, but then I also made a closet core poof for my living room, and it is super heavy because it is stuffed with scrap fabric, so I won't get it from the living room, but I will insert a picture here. I made it out of 1 meter of very nice furnishing fabric in leopard print, of course, from Stoffe.de, and it is a super high quality fabric, and honestly I really love how it turned out. I love that I used the same fabric for the whole of the poof, and it is a very big highlight in my living room at the moment. And the pattern is also free. If I didn't mention that, I will do it now. Okay, then I made another blossom dress for my little sister. She's not really little, she's just 2 years younger than me, but I made it out of a green double gauze fabric, also from my local fabric store. And I will put a picture in here because she sent me one. I just did all the same sizing as for myself and everything the same. And I also managed to fit it out of 2 meters because I cut the sleeves against the grain. So that worked out quite well in this case also. And then let me check if I forgot something. Yeah, I forgot to write down here on my list that I also made some, what are they called? Hudson pants by True Bias for my partner, and I cut them into shorts. And if you know the pattern, it is a stretch pattern, but I used a double gauze which matched the fabric I used for a shirt for him, so now he has a 2-piece. And I just cut off, as I said, the legs, and then I made them a bit wider so they're not too tapered, if that makes sense. And now it's just, honestly, it worked very well with the woven fabric. I didn't have any problems, and the shorts fit him also very well. I also have a picture, and they're currently in the wash, so I can't show you them. He wore them so many times, too many times actually, because then I had to tell him that it's probably time to put them into the wash. That's why they are now not here, so I can't show you them. But that was everything I made in the month of August. It was a quite productive month, I think. It was super hot. August is not my favorite month of the year, to be honest, but I am really looking forward to going into the autumn. I love it. I am currently searching for inspiration for what to sew during the cooler months. I am working on a bit of a mood board as well, for interiors, for fashion, everything that brings me joy basically. And I am really looking forward to working with more like stretch fabrics, knit fabrics, cozy fabrics, making some more loungewear, for example. And also I will definitely go through my spring summer wardrobe and clear out what I didn't wear this season, put it into storage or give it to charity, whatever makes the most sense, and just get ready for a new season. I hope you are all very well. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite of my mix was now, and if you had a productive sewing month. And thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It is completely free, and give me a like if you liked the video. Take care, guys. Bye.